Hey everybody, welcome back to Pete Trades. So today is Monday, February 10th, and today I took two trades. I traded off the open. This was my trade, a pre-market entry. I expected that the gap would close a little bit. The hourly EMAs are bearish. It's a pretty large gap. So there's a lot of bullish momentum overnight, but I went into the market just looking at the pre-market, just seeing the big gap, so I wasn't aware of this bullish narrative that was going on in the market. But hey, it worked out for me. I actually won this trade. I got out like right after this screenshot. I decided I just wanted. I ended up taking profit at around. Ended up being like a 1.3R approximate trade. Then I got long, but I decided I did not want to be long anymore. I decided this was actually a bad long shortly after entering, so I got out right away. And so this is bar 46. So let's just look at the chart. What happened after bar 46? Or what was bar 46? Well, bar 46 flagged, or it was a doji. It looked like it formed a little flag, and then it made a second leg up. But I didn't like the entry because I want to only take my pocket aces trades, my very best trades, and that is when these EMAs are tight. They haven't expanded yet, and um, separated as they do when they make a move. So you'll see here, they're pretty tight. I'm not crossovers. I mean, it so happened to cross over here. So like I would have taken this trade according to my plan on bar 40, but I'm not getting in because of crossover. I'm getting in because it just so happens to be this is a good place to join. It pushed up pretty aggressively, pushed down, pull back, kind of a higher low, and it's expected that from entering off bar 40 that there's a modest chance, a good enough probability chance that we take the trade that it'll come back up and retest the highs. Okay, and so it did. It came up about 10 points higher from this entry down here, but this is the place where we want to enter, not up here. Up here, it's just not as good of an entry. If I were to enter up here, I would want to keep my stop loss below bar 42. That would have worked, but the fact is, it's just not the best trade we could have taken. So I'm happy sitting out. Let's see what I said before the start of the day, because I had a sort of accurate prediction. Maybe I. Okay, yeah, right here. Big economic news and inflation data Wednesday, and Jerome Powell has a press conference tomorrow and Wednesday. Because of that, I expected today to not be as active. I'll watch at the start, but it'll be a good day to work hard on other stuff, not trading related, or just make it a long weekend and not trade at all. Then 12 minutes after, I said, it does kind of look like a good time for a gap close trade. So that's what I did. I went for a gap close trade. Nothing major, but and that's recorded all on the Discord in live time. Not that I'm trying to market and sell a Discord. I don't sell anything. I'm just a guy who likes recording his trades, but Discord, I guess I am marketing it for free. Just come join. It's a good place to talk and chat and learn something. I've learned some things from a lot of people in there. Shout out Russell. Shout out Gaming Too Good. Shout out Azen. And shout out Fabio. I appreciate you guys a lot for all the help over recent weeks and months. And I feel like it's finally starting to come together. Like I'm trading without fear or hope. I'm kind of reacting neutrally to every trade I take. Sometimes I'll jump in a little too fast, but I always like Brent Donnelly talks about shooting first, then aiming, because as a trader we have to make very quick decisions. And before I would do that, and my emotions would be too high to make an objective decision. Like, wait, was that actually a good entry? Just because I had too much money at stake. But now I can make objective decisions. Like, I made an error here with this entry, and I said, wait, this isn't a great setup. So I got out. And how was I able to make that determination, might you ask? Well, let me show you this document here. Whenever I enter a trade, I have to answer this question. Are there any doubts about this trade? The only answer should be no. I answered no, but then I made this note and I said I did, because I was like filling this out afterwards, and I was like, this is not it. Just wanted to show something else too. My last 8 trades, I'm 7 for 8. And this trade here that lost $7.5, that was kind of a dumb trade, and that's why you see I only risked 0.75 points. So that was basically like pretty much a guarantee to be stopped out. And I actually was stopped out to the tick, and then it went my way after. So that was just bad execution. So if we remove this trade, which like is kind of off process and not that great, I'm 7 for 7. Like, you can't remove that one, but it's going well. I've made let's see how many R's. 7.25 R since Thursday afternoon. If you count the 2 losers on last Thursday, I'm still up 5 R, and I'm still up $260. So this is what happens when you follow a plan and you don't risk too much, that you're emotional, and it just, it actually kind of works. And I've been doing a good job taking my pocket aces, and I get out if it's a bad trade, which I have taken a couple bad trades. These 3 trades were not great trades, but I got out quickly, luckily for profit, but whatever. I'm not proud of it, but I guess better to get out for a small win, because maybe it goes your way a little bit and then say, nah. But still, one winner here, one winner here, one winner here, and one winner here that are all over 1R. Only one of these trades is over 2R, which I definitely need to get that up. 1.7R is pretty good. I like that I'm thinking in terms of R as it relates to the dollars I risk now, instead of as it relates to the points. It's a better system to keep track. It's how professional traders and poker players, and by and large, keep track. So I'm happy I started keeping track in a better way. I still do keep track in the old way, because why not? It's an equation that auto populates, but yeah, that's an important way to see more objectively how I'm doing. So yeah, that's where we'll end it. I just wanted to give that update on my trading today, and just that general update about how we're doing. Total doji day. In fact, let's just do a little preemptive work. This is going to be more boring, this next part of the video, so feel free to stop watching now. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a little prep for tomorrow. So if you're interested in seeing how I prep, go ahead and stick around, and I'm happy to have you here. So right now I'm adjusting my levels. The red is the prior day high, the dotted is the prior day close, and the blue is the prior day low. and I'll still do it for ES and NQ even though I'm not trading those at all because it's way too much risk per point. But it's, I don't know, might as well just keep the habit going. It only takes a couple seconds. Okay, so these levels are adjusted. We have our prior day high, our prior day low, and our prior day close. And now what I'm going to do is gotta go to my files and then day trading, daily use, and now we go to Tuesday. This is a brand new spreadsheet. So I just make sure that I answer these 4 questions in the morning, just to keep track of, make sure I'm staying disciplined, make sure my habits are locked in. I did have 1 beer today, but that was like an hour ago, and when I drink, I only usually have 1 to 2 beers, and I don't drink often, but this is the real one that's been a problem. Makes me lazy, so that's the one. I did talk about it in previous videos, and I didn't want to mention it. But then someone was like, "You gotta quit the porn, bro," and I thought that was pretty funny, and that wasn't the problem. So by actually not saying what it was kind of worse. So yeah, no, just not really messing around with that on nights I trade. Fridays and Saturdays, sure thing, definitely. Um, but yeah, exercise. I try to do that every single day before just every single day. And 6 hours of sleep, I'll answer yes now. Definitely gonna get 6 hours. And then I look at the market moving events. I know JPOW at 8, and I just keep track the red folders. I also check the VIX to see if that's up or down. If VIX is up, it means there's fear in the market, and it usually is a bad sign. And if VIX is up, it means fear is being relieved. But you have to look at it, the context, what comes around. If it's at a low point and it's it drops, it isn't that indicative of what the market might do. But if it's elevated because there's trade war fears or tariff fears, and then Trump says something like, "Oh, they're being pushed off for a month," then that'll cause the VIX to go down and the market to react positively and go up. So that's kind of how I use the VIX. It's a measure to just measures the fear, and I'm able to see kind of what's happening without actually really knowing what's happening right away. Because most of the time, the market reacts to news before you know what's even happened. And then you look after. But okay, so then I answer these questions, what did the market do yesterday? Where did we gap? What's the higher time frame trend looking like? I rank them on a relative strength, and then what's my game plan? And then before every trade, what pocket aces setup are you taking, and do I have any doubts? I answer those right here in this tracker with the data. Then I have my whole day tracker over here. Today we were 2 for 2, and my account value is now 1051.81. I think I got 250 deposit, must have hit. Yeah, I deposited 250, so I was 801.81. 801.81. And now here we'll put 1050.81. I'll make the note that 250 deposit hit. So now we have a little bit of an extra cushion. Current risk only $50 per trade, and R on the day 1.35 R. So Nothing crazy, but nothing bad either. It's a positive day. We'll take it. So this is just kind of how I go through my trading, like my data keeping and that type of thing. So this is Monday's my pre-market prep where we're gapping to. It's the middle, which generally means don't trade, but I was trying to go for the gap close, and that led to a good trade, and the VIX was down. So yeah, means kind of bullish. Okay. Oh man, I'm tired. I think I'll call it here because I don't really have anything else to share. I guess I'll share this. 50% win rate. This means make it big. 50% win rate. That means for every 100 trades, I'll lose 11 trades in a row 2% of the time. That's like, if I keep trading, that's statistically guaranteed to happen. And if you look over like hundreds and thousands of trades, it's going to happen like often. Like 2%, 2% sounds low, but that's high. If you think of it, when you think about trading and making it a lifetime career, that's really high. If you were getting surgery and the doctor said, yeah, I'm really good at this surgery, I do it every day, but there is a 2% chance you'll die. There's a 98% chance you'll live, but the 2% chance you'll die is like very serious. It's 1 in 50. So with trading, we have to account for that 1 in 50 odds, and we have to say, hey, if I lose 11 trades in a row, what will I feel? What will that do to me? Well, now I'm only risking $50 per trade, and I can lose that 10 times in a row, 11 times in a row. It'll suck. I don't think it'll happen. I don't know if my win rate is even 50%. It could be higher. I've never been so committed to only taking pocket ace trades. So I'm pretty. I mean, that's just going to be something. Whatever my win rate is, I'll find that out with time. But I feel pretty good. Like maybe it could be 55. Maybe it could be 55. If I had a 55% win rate and I was making 1.5 R for every winner, I mean that'd be spectacular. But really want to start shooting for 2R on my winners, holding them, letting them ride. So yeah, I'm risking an amount that doesn't stress me. If I can do it successfully for a few months, then maybe on some trades we can start going for bigger risk. Like maybe I can put 2 risk units on a trade. We'll see. We'll see. So that'll do it. I'm taking it one day at a time, though. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I'm just gonna trade small. I'm gonna trade small and only risk a little bit per trade for at least probably a couple months. We'll see what happens. But yeah, 50. Keep it low, and yeah, one day at a time. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Peace.